All right, so I came in and I came in and I was like, how much is parking? So, and this is why I love LA basically. So, what the parking so the dude was like, it's like $15, and I was like, that's a little steep. Is there anywhere else I can park? And he's like, well, you can park across the street, but it's the same price. You can park down the way, but white people will call the police on you. And he said, but you could go and park down by the gas station. And I was like, well, that's cool. Is that far? He was like, no, it ain't that far. It's a sexy walk. You know what I mean? It's a sexy walk. And I was like, well, what's a sexy walk? He's like, not too long. I do it all the time. Dude, I came out the parking lot and drove at like 45 miles an hour. And it was like 5-6 minutes before I got to it. That ain't sexy walk. That's a whole walk. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's too sexy for my walk.
She is not a girl, she is not a she is not a her. She's a woman of God, and that's for sure. She is loving, and loving is God right back to her. She receives this love and fills her up. And all she has been through, this love and heals her up. From the top of her head to the bottom of her feet, she is awesome, she is excellent.
He's trying to fill the hole left in his rib cage so he holds you accountable. Hold your ejaculation on the tip of his tongue. Senses harvested in crop circles, in your mind, well, see, you don't mind too much. It's in your nature to please. In between your thighs, you please. In your mouth, you please. In between your eyes, you please. You try to understand a movement that has no structure. A thing that is that thing for that moment that you can't understand because your bones don't bend the same way. The side of your tongue can't hold the same tune. You can't get your fingers to point just that way, to touch just that way. And he's never touched at how hard you work at being beautiful for him. See, you're fashion forward. So you glitter your expectations on your oiled breasts and you slide deception from your eyes, but your dusted cheeks reveal a tear trail left behind. Girl, stop blaming yourself. It's in your nature to create worlds. He's baked his heaven into death do you parts, created your beauty in parts, the death of I do's into he used to's. Women, listen closely to your folklore. Your heartbeat cuddles rhythms different. Your blood is thicker in the places he has donated to clinics, yet you continue to stuff your fancy ankle boots with fantasies so that you can stand as tall as he, create tall tales as he, but that's not in your nature. Even in the spelling of her, he is only 2/3 of you. Be true to the creation that you are, but here you are, 2 o'clock in the morning, questioning of everything that makes you lover, mother, nurturer. You've gotten up for the 3rd time and you wonder if he's sleepwalking truth. He's already written it's your fault into your still-watered vaginas, tied your future umbilical cords into forget-me-not, so you tie your legs together as if to say, I can't let her out because she's about to ruin the world. Amnesia will hold your dreams for a ransom he will never pay. Slip conceit down the back zipper of that stripper skirt. You know the one you bought to hide your insecurities secretly and to please stay with me, please stay interested, please stay. He says he lies with you lovingly most of the time. And most of the time he does. You don't see on those leap year occasions to miss your world, a better light of sun. He said that tomorrows will hold your children's voices, and you believed him. And you believed him as you did when he said you hid comfort in pin cushions, said you needled away at his desire, said you distrust him flaccid, thrust him spastic, said that she's better, hers is better, met her when you were acting up, smelled her thighs, pecan, G'day, man, he can make you hate your own saliva for tasting his backwash passion so divine. You sewed patchwork yesterdays into your skin as if it was your doing. As if you swallowed the serpent's venom and seeded apple trees to tempt his hunger. Girl, this is not about you, but about a universe that wants to live its life in your womb. That God tattooed, you're amazing, and how can you not be insecure at times? God molded beautiful in your image, and man is destined to mechanize nature. Girl, stop blaming yourself. If all that man has created is greatness, then greatness is the woman that created him. See, we men are of borrowed genes. And although we wear our brands different, it is in your nature to trust, to love, to hold us at our word. But it's also our nature to hate that which we can't understand, and we can't stand that God has put this hole in our ribs. And we try to bandage it whole with the broken pieces of the you we left behind. So women, please, keep loving hard. It's in your nature. And unfortunately, trying to fill holes is in ours.